Hi friends and subscribers, hope everyone's doing good. So, last week was the 61st anniversary of Doctor Who. I didn't make a video on that day. I could have done. Yeah, I kind of wish I had now, but anyway, this video I'm going to be discussing the Shalka Doctor, played by Richard E. Grant, who was basically the official Ninth Doctor before Christopher Eccleston became the official Ninth Doctor. So, of course, he appears in the animated serial Scream of the Shalka, which is set after, so it continues on from the classic series and the TV movie. So yeah, he was the Ninth Doctor officially until Eccleston came along. So yeah, when the revival series happened, Christopher Eccleston was cast as the Ninth Doctor. The revival ignores everything that happened in Scream of the Shalka, so therefore basically decanonising it. But that was until the series 14 episode Rogue, where we see an image of the Shalka Doctor, which means that he's canon. So this, of course, makes me and a lot of other people think, where does he fit in the Doctor's timeline? So yeah, I'm going to be explaining my theory and my headcanon. So this is what I think. If the Time War hadn't happened, then I think that Paul McGann's Eighth Doctor would have eventually regenerated into Richard E. Grant, and then he would have regenerated into a different 10th Doctor, a different 11th Doctor, so it wouldn't have been David Tennant or Matt Smith, it would have been a different 10 and 11. And then that 11th Doctor would have regenerated into the Valeyard, because in the Trial of a Time Lord, it was revealed that the Valeyard is the Doctor in his 12th incarnation. So that's, he would have eventually become the Valeyard, so it would seem. But because the Time War happened, so Paul McGann's 8th Doctor regenerated into John Hurt's War Doctor. So the Time War basically changed the future. That does happen in Doctor Who and time travel. It's like in the name of the Doctor, when the 11th Doctor sees his grave on Trenzalore because he died in battle on there. But eventually the future was changed because he didn't end up dying there. Yeah, he ran out of regenerations. He was dying of old age, but then the Time Lords gave him a new regeneration cycle, and he became Peter Capaldi. So the Doctor didn't die on Trenzalore. So yeah, the future was changed because the Time Lords gave him a new regeneration cycle. So I think that's what happened with the Shalka Doctor. He would have basically been the Ninth Doctor if the Time War hadn't happened. So yeah, that's just my headcanon. I'm not saying that this is what is definitely true. This is just what I think. This is my theory and my headcanon. But then again, I wouldn't, it wouldn't surprise me if this actually turns out to be the case, because I think it would make sense that way. But what do you think? Where do you think the Shalka Doctor sits in the Doctor's timeline? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in another video.